have already watched the videos on the parts and assemblies detailing drawings, you will probably already know all the operations that you need to start creating your own detailing drawings. But not to leave anything left, let's comment the rest of the tools that we will find in the Sheets menu bar. If we come back here, one thing that we haven't done already is create a drawing of a connection or of a joint. If we click in joints and we click in the pyramid icon of any joint, just as the drawings on the parts and the assemblies, we will be able to insert the predefined views and the same aspects that we spoke about in those videos are also available for this type of drawing, so it's not much of a difference. Please watch the other videos if you haven't already. And then the model views is just another type of drawing, but this time the drawing accesses the entire model. Meaning that in the 3D scene, instead of just one part or one assembly, we will find the complete model views. So here divided in floors, if we create if we have previously here created different types of elevation, then we see it by elevations, or this roof is going to be interesting to create a drawing out of it. And also of all the tags that we have in our model of the columns, let me display it maybe in 3D. It has a model view or of each tag that we have created in the structure tab of CYPE Steel. So having said that, maybe one interesting drawing would be this of the roof. So if we display it in X and Y, we can choose whether or not to see the icons, symbols of the connections. Those pyramid icons are great for snapping the connections, but are not very beautiful on the drawings. So we will take a look at how to, whenever we have snapped everything, we will come back and deactivate those connection symbols. So I'm just going to click here on insert, and just like we did in the drawing of the assembly, we're going to select scale divider. Well, maybe this case by 70. Let's see if it fits. Maybe even smaller, it's going to be fine. Let's try by 50. I like this one, so I'm going to click outside to confirm this is the view that I want. And we could use this view to start tagging, for example, all the connections that can be seen from the roof view. And for that, I haven't deactivated yet the connection symbol, so we can snap very easily the entire connection by clicking here on what's snappable and what not. We only leave connection symbol, and we can start tagging, for example, using this initial and as a circle, maybe 10 millimeters. Let's see if we can start tagging the types of connections, and so that then we create the different types of drawings for those connections, and one can access those very quickly. Different types. Let's tag also this one right here. This one is going to be the same, but let's also tag it. We can tag these other ones that might be a little different because of this symmetry, but not really because our roof had a slope. And those are the connections that I can see here. Even this one is not very visible, so I'm going to delete it, and I'm going to create another tag for this one's type 15, type 17, 16. Okay, and these ones should be the same as the part lengths with the beams are going to be very similar ones. So once we have one of these ones and one of these, and I believe it's going to be covered. So once we are finished tagging whatever we want on our structure or view model, then we can hide these connection symbols, as we said, accessing the 3D scene, and deactivating in the complete model the connection symbol. So this way they disappear. The connection is well snapped and tagged, but the symbol is not there, so it's clear in the drawing. Let's accept it like this to comment really quick on composition. So as we saw in the link operation here in composition, once we go about creating our drawings, we're going to be able to take a look at all of them together. The ones for the parts, the drawings of the assemblies, the drawings of the connections, and then the drawings of the complete structure, the view models. And also this list is to follow an order in knowing which parts or which assemblies we have already created. For example, we have a very small structure, but yet this is already a lot of bars and a lot of connections. So if we say that we have created we know it says which ones have little changes, so we know that part that plate number 1 we have created the drawing for. If we look for the assembly number 8, we see that some changes have been made. If we don't yet know the assembly for which we have done, it was type 13, because here I can see that all of them are fine, but one of them is actually with changes. So we can say which one's finished, some comments, 3 columns of comments. And if we go from the list to edit the connection, then we'll access that exact drawing. And that is one way to have control over what we have already detailed or not. I hope this was helpful. Please watch the video on the parts and the assembly so you know that these drawings are all based in OpenBIM layout, so you can know more. You can learn more tools to complete and detail even better your detailing drawings. Thank you.